Jaya Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa 𝐒𝐰𝐬𝐳 Hastu Terasata Sri Srimad. The Divine Grace is founder Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa 𝐒𝐰𝐬𝐳 The Srimad Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Guru Vaishnava Ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki. Friends of Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Basadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki. Vrindavan Dham Ki. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi Ki Jai. Jamuna Maya Ki Jai. Ganges Maya Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padya Krishna Pritaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Tirtha Shanti Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Shaitan Manishi Gaura Karuna Shakti Bhakti Sutitana Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyanandana Salakaya Shachurlitam Jena Kashmai Sri Nama Sri Chaitanya Vistam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Kadati Svapantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Parakamanam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vidantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Saharutam Varijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Varita Sri Vishakamatamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandha Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Presavana Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Priya Panchakalpatam Yascha Kripa Sindhyaye Vacha Patinanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada Ki Hare Krishna. We are reading from the Nectar of Instruction. Swami. Text number 4. Dadati pratigrinati guhyam akyati prichati bhunkti bodhayati chaiva sarvidham piti lakshanam Tadati pratigrinati guhyamakyati prichati Bhakti bojayati chaiva sadvidham priti lakshana Tadati pratigrinati guhyamakyati prichati Bhakti bojayati chaiva sadvidham priti lakshanam Dadati gives charity. Pratigrinati accept in return. Guhyam confidential topics. Akyati explains. Prichati inquires. Bhakti eat. Bojayate feeds. Cha also. Eva certainly. Sadvidham 6 kinds. Priti of love. Lakshanam symptoms. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Offering gift in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasad, and offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. Please repeat. Offering gift in charity. Accepting charitable gifts. Revealing one's mind in confidence. Inquiring confidentially. Accepting prasad. And offering prasad are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. Purport. In this verse, Srila Rupa Goswami explains how to perform devotional activities in the association of other devotees. There are 6 kinds of activities. 1. Giving charity to the devotees. 2. Accepting from the devotees whatever they may offer in return. 3. Offering one's mind to the devotees. 4. Inquiring from them about the confidential service of the Lord. 5. Honoring prasad or spiritual food given by the devotees. And 6. Feeding the devotees with prasad. Srila Prabhupada said in the purport, he said, in this verse, Rupa Goswami explains how to perform devotional activities in the association of other devotees. And the first item is giving charity to the devotees. Charity is a physical object. It's a material thing. So if you give something material to somebody, how does it help someone to develop love? It's a physical object which will perish to finish a truth. What is helping the dealings of devotees to develop love for each other? It is not just a gift, it's just a physical thing. What is behind this gift? The intention of the devotee. The intention is to make you happy, is to ease you. That is the intention. Because in my mind, I want to make you happy. So that my happiness follows the physical object to you. And it will develop the love. It is not a physical object. It is subtle thing which comes with this object that will help the devotee to develop that love. So Rupa Goswami knows the science of giving gift, because our material dealings is not based on love. We don't relate with each other based on love. Our relationship with each other is based on cheating. When we see somebody, when we see any object in this material world, any object or a person, we'll see that object or that person in terms of my benefit, not your benefit. So we have a society of take, not a society of giving. It's a gross society which is based on cheating. It is based on this that a relationship with the material world does not end in a good way. Even in the Hare Krishna movement, we have thousands of separations or divorces. Not a success. Why? Among devotees who are chanting Hare Krishna mantra, who are taking prasadam, who worship deities every day, who have such a scripture like this, such a small book, just a small book. But this small book can give one perfect pure love of Godhead. But why we don't develop this love, our relationship is not sweet. There are so many devotees who are having bitter experiences in relationship. I'm not talking of non-devotees, I'm talking about devotees. Why? Because we are responsible for what is happening in the world. Why is that? Because we have this science. And our duty as devotee is not just to speak it, it is to live it. By living this life, then it will be potent that whoever hears it, or not even hear, whoever sees us will be affected with the potency of what we practice. Developing love for Krishna does not start with Krishna. It starts with devotees. So how we deal with each other, how we relate with each other has effect in what we practice every day. You want to chant pure name, it is based on how we relate with the next devotee, the next person to you. What is the relationship? Do we think positive towards a devotee? Even those who are, how do we think about them? What is our feeling toward them? What do we project towards the world? That is important. Otherwise, we will continue with mechanical activities, which is not devotional. Mechanical activity is not devotional. Devotional activities are based on sweet dealings. So we are thinking favorably about a devotee, about someone. I'm wishing you success. I'm wishing you happiness. I'm wishing you joy. Expressing that come through some object which we'll appreciate. So Rupa Goswami is teaching us this, and properly is beginning the purport from it. We should give a gift, and we should also receive a gift. It means what? We have to do something practical. In a day, in every single day in our life, every single day, we have many years remaining before putting this body. We have to use it in Christian consciousness. But how do we use it in Christian consciousness? Not this artificial, superficial relationship which we have, but we have to use it scientifically by looking at our lives. What have I done to somebody to show my love today? In my life, what have I done today to show somebody that I care for him or care for her? To support somebody in his or her Christian consciousness. That is what Rupa Goswami is saying. We don't need to give gold. Krishna didn't ask for gold in the scripture. He didn't ask for gold. This day, devotee also sent text messages. He said, how much is it? How much does it cost? How expensive is that? To make somebody smile. It is free, not expensive, because we have it. But because we are not happy, so we cannot give it to somebody. When we hear giving a gift, Rupa Goswami not expecting that, okay, tomorrow, we're going to start sharing diamond. That is not what it means. Did you call a devotee today to check how he or she is doing? Have you called somebody today? Not on managerial thing, not based on managerial thing, just out of love for the person. Have you called somebody today? They call. How many text messages we have sent? How many calls we have made? Which is based on the interest of that devotee, the success of that devotee in Krishna consciousness. This is what Rupa Goswami is teaching. That this experience should take place every single moment in our life. Thinking favorably about the devotee is a gift. That's a gift. You don't need to get gold. You don't need to buy limousine to give the devotee to make the person happy or satisfied. Thinking favorably of a devotee is a gift. That is a Christian conscious gift that we should practice giving every day in our life as a devotee. If we want to be successful in Christian consciousness, we should know the formula. Our acharyas, they have given everything. It remains the application. Application is better than theory. Theory is just to facilitate our application. But we are hanging on theory and forgetting the practice. That is why we remain with all the facilities available in Christian consciousness, we are still not satisfied. Prasanta Atma Sutulabha. Sukadeva Goswami said. Bhuktaram api siddhanam narayana parayana prasanta atma sudrulabha kotisu api mahamaya. Why? Why is it rare? Because you don't know the principle. and we're not following the formula of Bhakti. One who follows the Bhakti process will surely experience it. 11th canto of Bhagavatam, chapter 2, text 42. Who remembers it? 11 to 42. You remember? Yes. Yes. Yes, very good. Huh? Is that our experience? Is that our experience? Bhakti is practical. It's a substance. You know the philosophy, not just a hanging item, zero. We are not Mayavadis. Bhakti is a substance. Something we can feel. Devotion, direct experience of what? Direct experience of the Supreme Personality of Godhead and detachment from other things. These three things should be the experience of every devotee in Krishna consciousness. Direct. Not that someone tells us. Nobody should tell us what is your Krishna consciousness. That is not Krishna consciousness. We should feel it. We should feel what we are practicing. Just like if you eat, you feel that you have eaten. Who tells somebody to stop eating? Who tells someone to stop eating? Yeah, the person who is eating knows, oh, my belly is full, I should stop now. Right? Similarly, bhakti should be like this, should be our experience, direct experience of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We should see Lord Jagannath, not wood. That he will speak with us and we should speak with him. This is bhakti. He is seeing us, we are seeing him. There's communication, regular communication every day, just like we talk with each other. This should be the experience of every devotee in Krishna consciousness. That science Rupa Goswami is teaching. Giving charity. When we hear charity, what were we thinking? Oh, maybe cell phone, right? Or buy a shoe for somebody, you buy a cloth for somebody. That is external. But Rupa Goswami is going beyond that. What is our sweet dealing from the heart with each other? That's a gift Rupa Goswami is talking about. Not just the external one, the internal gift, which every devotee, you don't need to go and buy. It is already there in the heart. Just to share it. How to share it, that's what is required. These three occur simultaneously for one who has taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the same way that pleasure, nourishment, and relief from hunger comes simultaneously and increasingly with each bite for a person engaged in devotional, in eating. Thank you. A person who is engaged in eating. A person who is in Krishna consciousness, who is practicing what we are practicing every day. This should be our practical individual experience that we should celebrate every day in our Krishna consciousness. This should be our celebration. And giving the gift and accepting the gift, according to Bhagavad Gita, the gifts are of three categories. Gift in ignorance, a gift in passion, a gift in goodness, and a gift in transcendence. That's transcendence. In the mode of ignorance, I saw one man. he was in a hotel. What is that? The wrong environment. Right? The hotel, he is in the wrong environment. He saw a beggar, a wrong person, and he gave him a gift of alcohol, a wrong tamasic gift. This is tamasic gift. A gift in the mode of passion. One is given because my superior requested me to do. It is not my interest, but my superior requested me to do. So, okay, I just do it just to please them, but not because I want to do it. I also want to let people know how charitable I am. I have had the experience. Somebody gave me 1 rupee donation and asked me for a receipt. I was wondering, should I give him a receipt? The receipt is more expensive than the 1 rupee he has given to me. But why does he need the receipt? I want to show to my wife that I am regularly donating to the temple, Hare Krishna temple. What kind of charity is that? It's passion. It's passion. Charity in goodness. Is given when the mind knows. Yeah, this is a religious duty. It is recommended in the scripture. Bhagavad Gita chapter 18, text 3. Charity, penance, austerity should not be given up. These things should be done because they purify even sages. So the scripture said this. So I'm following the scriptural rules and regulations. So this is goodness, charity and goodness. One who are in this charity to facilitate Christian consciousness, that charity is not in the mood. It's a transcendental charity. And the result has no limit. There's no limitation to the result. One cannot count the benefit of that. It's unlimited. A Veda Paraga. One who is a Vedanti is not just a mundane Vedanti, the Swami. The Bhakti Siddhanta source, the Bhakti began. When a gift is given to a personality like this, we cannot calculate the merit one gets from giving a charity which does not belong to the mood, which is transcendental. Rupa Goswami wants us to follow this standard of gift. Or we are preaching Krishna consciousness to people. Krishna said, no one will be very dear to me than this person who is giving this knowledge of Gita to the devotees. This gift. Therefore, a devotee should not be tired of preaching Krishna consciousness. We should not be sick. We should not say that, oh, I'm very sick today, I cannot give class, I'm very sick. That is an offense. Neglecting our duty, opportunity to make advancement. A devotee is making advancement in Krishna consciousness. Take advantage of every situation to make advancement. Every situation, good or bad, especially the good one. Sorry, the bad one. Yes. The good one is easy. The bad one is difficult. And that one is meant for the fortunate devotees. Devotees who are very fortunate, they will go for the bad one. Because that makes one become the apple of Krishna's eye. Those who take risk in Krishna consciousness. They become very, very dear to Lord Krishna. So this is how a devotee will function in Christian consciousness. To develop the love which we want to, or which is necessary for our going back home, back to Godhead. It is necessary. The third thing mentioned here is opening one's mind to the devotees. Opening one's mind to the devotees. To open one's mind to the devotee, we should check 3 qualities in that devotee before we open our mind to the person. 3 qualities. If you don't check these 3 qualities, you're going to reveal your mind to somebody who will put it on the net tomorrow. And you will give up Krishna consciousness because you feel very embarrassed. 3 qualities are important. To reveal, I'm repeating, to reveal our mind to a devotee. It is written here we should reveal our mind to a devotee. But what kind of a devotee we should do that? That should be considered. We should see that this devotee has these 3 qualities. 1, does this person have my interest in his or her mind? The person I want to reveal my mind to, does he have my interest in his or her mind? A person who does not have our interest is dangerous. The scripture recommends we should approach the sadhus. Why? They have our interest in their mind. They are not speaking for any material benefit. They don't speak for any material benefit. Prabhupada called them professional reciters. Even in this country today, we have many professional reciters. So if you reveal your mind to professional reciters, you're going to recite it tomorrow as usual, as one of the slokas is going to recite. You recite it also. So our minds should be revealed to a person who has our interest in his or her mind. That person will never cheat us. A person will always look for what is beneficial for this person. You look at the life of our acharyas. If I remember, I think it's in Hyderabad. We just came from there. One man was registering members, life members, as a devotee. And he gave himself as 𝐂𝐴𝐻𝐴𝐻𝐿 Das. He was making life members. And people were giving him the money as a Hare Krishna devotee. And then one of those people he registered visited Mumbai to go and create the acharya of the movement. And he mentioned, I'm a life member from one of your disciples, Achyutananda, in Hyderabad. Professor, I have only one Achyutananda for now, and he's here with me, not in Hyderabad. So they traced it, and they found out that he's a cheater. He was arrested and brought to Prabhupada. As soon as he saw Prabhupada, he fell flat on the ground. Prabhupada had already arranged his Swami, he already arranged the police to take care of him. But when he came, he was flat on the ground. Prabhupada, I'm your disciple. From now onward, I will not cheat again. I have surrendered my life to you. He just saying this, Prabhupada, I have surrendered my life to you. From now onward, I'm your disciple. So the Prabhupada didn't give him again to the police. The police people say, no, this man is cheating. So no, now he has taken my shelter. I cannot give him again. I cannot leave him. The police said, no, he is pretending. Prabhupada said, he used the word, I have given my life to you. I cannot do anything again. I can't do anything again. So you stay, let him stay here. This is a life of pure devotees. They cannot cheat because their heart, there is no cheating here. Their heart is pure, completely pure, it's free. So no debt is there, so they cannot think otherwise. So to reveal the mind, we should find that kind of person that we should reveal the mind to, who is not going to cheat us. He's not an exploiter. Although he is a cheater, but when he said, I have given my life to you, Prabhupada didn't do anything to him. So he kept him. After a few days, the man was thinking the way to escape. So one day he packed his thing, wanted to run, and they caught him by the gate. And they brought him back. Prabhupada said, but you say, you're my disciple. Why are you going? It is then he gave him to police. So, to reveal the mind, it is very necessary. We should know in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said, one kind of people come to me. Is it in the Gita like that? Oh, so they are? Okay, thank you. But why do we think that it's only one? Krishna said 4, but we are thinking that it's only 1. Why do we make mistake? Because we are thinking that it's only 1. We are not hearing Krishna properly. There are 4 kinds of people. So look for that one which is very dear and close to Krishna. Then we can reveal our mind to him. So first thing, does he have my interest? Second, do we have a similar mood? Are we compatible? I like reading. Does he like reading? I like to hear. Does he like to hear? I like chanting. Does he like chanting? I want to do service. Does you do service? I don't like Prajalpa. Does he also hate Prajalpa? So check and see if these qualities are there. So it's a suitable person that we should give our life to reveal the mind in confidence to the person who will take our interest very seriously and guide us in such a way that our faith in Krishna consciousness will increase. Our taste in Krishna will increase. Our desire to associate with devotees will increase. Strong desire to become successful in Krishna consciousness will increase, become meaningful. We value the importance of Krishna consciousness. We value the life of devotees. We appreciate the devotees. To value devotees, to appreciate devotees, is very important. of Krishna consciousness, if you want to make advance, very important. Because our success, our fortune is with devotees. Our fortune is with devotees. All of us, we are very, very, very happy and satisfied and appreciative of Narada Muni. How did he get his fortune? Bhaktivedanta association. Now he has himself become a magnet, like magnetizing the whole world. How did he get that? The devotees association. That is where he got it. Look, the whole world today is dancing in the kirtan of Srila Prabhupada. How did you get it? How do you get that? Association with Prabhupada. That is where we get our fortune. Either through his books or his lectures or his prasadam, something connected from Prabhupada attracted us and developed our interest in Krishna. It's association. There's importance of devotees. So we have to learn how to appreciate them, value them. Then we will be able to hear them. Our life will be successful and meaningful. This is charity Rupa Swami wants us to give or to receive. Krishna consciousness, the highest gift. The highest gift one can give to somebody is not the material things. It is what? Knowledge of Krishna consciousness is the highest gift. The knowledge of Krishna consciousness. That is why Krishna is declaring boldly, they are my favorite. Because they are giving the highest gift to people. Imperishable gift. Yeah? Krishna called it Dharmamritam, imperishable gift. So the last one. How many we've got now? 2. The last one. We should check if he's a pure devotee. Is he a pure devotee? A pure devotee may not be necessarily an Uttam Bhakta. Not necessarily. But one who is sincerely, faithfully following the process of bhakti is on the path of perfection. We should follow that devotee. Because he's also a pure devotee. He is following a pure devotee. He's a pure devotee. So we should check and see how we are living our Krishna conscious life. There is success. Our success is guaranteed. If you follow this formula, you guarantee success. Just like it is guaranteed for a person who is engaged in eating that the belly will be full. That is guaranteed. We don't need an astrologer to tell us, right? We don't need that. My belly is full, so I will know my belly is full. I should stop eating here. From this point, I should stop eating. My belly is full. I can't go beyond this. Except I want to overeat and suffer. The 3 qualities you should look at every devotee. When we see that, we should go very close and reveal the mind. But that devotee will take full advantage of our sincerity, our sincerity to him or to her, to teach us what it is necessary for our success in Krishna consciousness. It's going to relieve us from the difficulty, the challenges which we have. If you tell our challenges, our difficulties to a person who have these three qualities, we are sure of getting relief from that problem. That is sure. That is why we have to go to the sadhus, because these are the qualities they have. Why many people come to Prabhupada and don't want to go. Many people, they came just to see Prabhupada and hear him. His purity magnetized them. They didn't want to go. They stayed with Prabhupada. His Grace Brahmananda Prabhu is one of the proper disciples he sent to West Africa, that he met all of us devotees. He told us he was searching for his identity. What is my identity? What am I? He was searching for this. And through many books, he read many books, he had visited so many places, he couldn't find. Only one moment, he came to Prabhupada and asked him, what am I? And Prabhupada said, you are a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. He offered full dandavat. He never went back to his house. He stayed with Prabhupada. Why? The purity magnetized those who came to him. I also heard from Lakshmi Muni. Lakshmi Muni? She told us, quote, as an American girl, I was into everything. But when I came to Srila Prabhupada and he told me, no illicit, no gambling, no intoxication, no flesh eating, that very moment till today, finished. And never went back again to them. Such a person who revealed our mind will never be disappointed, will never be frustrated. Many people are suffering from their trust being destroyed, and some people will never recover from it. Some, they destroy my trust. Why the trust is destroyed? Because we have revealed our mind to a wrong person. A wrong person, he doesn't have the quality. So we should see who is that person, or who are those people. There are not many. There are not many. There are not many. A few. If you practice our Christian consciousness diligently, and proper use this word, diligently. This is diligency. The discussion is diligence, to have the proper understanding, the proper vision, and the proper application. It is necessary to make us successful in Christian consciousness. Does it make sense? Hare Krishna. Comments or questions?
Thank you, Maharaj, for the wonderful session again. Very practical. One question I have, I think this affects all the ashrams and all age groups, that one of the biggest gifts we can give anyone is of forgiveness when they displease us in Grihastha ashram especially, or even in Brahmacharya ashram. I think it happens. But what happens when someone displeases us, before we even decide what to do or something, we enter a state of anger, which is not something in my control. I experience anger instantly, and then there is a very bad reaction to that. So what is the cause for this, and what can we do to prevent from us going into an anger state when there is a displeasing situation? so that we can give love and forgiveness instead of angry words.
Thank you for your question. The principal reason why we get angry is false ego. It's false ego. I am. So who are you to do this to me? You didn't recognize my position. It's false ego. So we get angry. Therefore, for us to check anger, we should practice forgiveness. We should practice forgiveness. If you want to check anger, you should start practicing forgiveness. How to forgive people. Why forgiveness? Because I have also done so many things to other people that need to forgive me. So also I should forgive. If we practice this and also understand this anger or this, all the anarthas, they are due to the conditioning state, the sinful activities we have performed since time immemorial. They react in all these ways. So we should always remember, I'm in Krishna consciousness to get free from all these things. And if we simply chant, and not try to work on ourselves, our chanting will go like that for million lifetimes. As we are chanting, we should try to look at those unnecessary things that we have and be working on them. I should not be always angry like this. I should not do like this. I know this bad habit I have, but now I should think about giving them up gradually. This is some very subtle things which are lying dormant that we are not doing. And that is why also our practice is not having serious effect. Because, see, if we want to eat, we should wash the hand first. Is it not? The purpose of eating is to nourish this body. If you eat with dirty hands, the body is not going to get nourished. Similarly, as we are practicing, it is like washing our hands. We should think about all these unnecessary things which we have and be feeling bad about them. And be thinking how Christians should take away all these things. This is working on ourselves as we are practicing Christian consciousness. If we don't do this, our practice will not be so meaningful. By doing this, we'll be seeing how Krishna is working. Our anger will be going down, the lust will be going down, the greed will be going down, illusion, all they will tend to be going down, They will not remain the same, they will be going down. And then finally, they will disappear. That is perfection of mind. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for the class, Maharaj. I actually had a follow-up question with what Prabhuji asked. Forgiving definitely is a bigger task, but the most bigger task which I felt was forgetting. So if somebody has done to us, we might forgive. It could be a superficial, but the most important problem is forgetting what somebody has done to them. And it comes on and off and pops up whenever it is not needed. How do we get rid of that aspect?
Yes, if we don't forget it, we will be planning for revenge. This is also as good as not forgiving. If you have forgiven, you will not remember it again, because it's a contamination. So we should not keep it there. We cannot be, oh, I remember what you did to me 2 years ago. Oh, I remember 10 years ago. This is how these anaratas work. We are fueling it. And one day, it will become action. Which is very, very dangerous. Therefore, it is important for us to know this, that I am keeping, or I'm holding fire. Keeping grudge is like holding fire. The person we keep the grudge for will not feel it because he's not holding it. It is we who are holding it, so it is us who will be burned. And because we are being burned, we will feel it. So you see, people who keep grudge or keep malice are never happy. Because we are distressed from keeping unnecessary things. So it is important for us to give it. But it is not, it's not that it is bad for that person, but it is worse for me. So I will suffer more of it than that person. So suppose I slap you, I have forgotten it. And you are the one remembering it. So it is you who will feel the pain. So if you know this, then you will be careful. Oh, I should not suffer myself. One day, one devotee did something wrong. And the other devotee started to talk. This should not happen in this movement. I say, yes, it is correct. You are correct. This shouldn't happen. But now it has happened, what will you do? Want to kill us? Want to kill the person? The government would arrest you or they will promote you. You can quote this scripture, Chanaka Pandit said. But government knows Chanaka Pandit. You'll be arrested for a murder. So we will suffer. And we are keeping death in our mind. Don't think that, we shouldn't think that if we keep some contamination, even if it is right, but it's a contamination, we are not going to make advancement. We're blocking ourselves from progress. So it is worse for us. Therefore, let me remove the contamination from my life. Let's do away with it. Because it is then I'm free to move. I'm not free when I'm still holding on something. I'm not free. Free is only when I release my hand from it. That I'm free. Not the thing I'm holding. If you hold a person, you are with that person. Even if you are right, you are not right in the true sense of it because you are with the person. You are down also with the person who is down. Free ourselves. Then we are in the right consciousness. It is then we make progress. All right?
Thank you, Lord.
Yes. Okay.
Krishna. Maharaj, as you said in the starting of the class, that our loving relationship does not start first with the Krishna, it starts with the devotees among us.
Yes.
So now I have a problem with me in dealing with the devotees. It's like every day I have to deal with certain amount of devotees for my service. And before I used to see the devotee as a very nice personality because I didn't know the devotee in person very closely. But now as I see the devotee every day, sometimes I see few qualities which are not favorable for devotional service.
Right.
And now the relationship between the devotee and me has become quite like mechanical. So there's simply Hare Krishna. So it's not like a loving relationship between devotee and me. And just now, as you said, I'm still holding upon to those thoughts and I'm not free. So how do I get out of this? Because every day I'm seeing the devotees certain things and I'm unable to control my mind.
That is your test. Krishna has put that before you. The advancement is how we will transcend that. So this is what we should do. Now we have source a person, myself, seriously. So what to do? It is very, very important that it is necessary as human being to see that person and we cannot say that transcendence does not mean that we don't see that this is wrong. Transcendence. So that's what the devotee, we are going to serve together, and every time we want to be present, go and sit aside there. I will feel very harsh. She's not thinking as I'm supposed to do it. When I'm doing my service, I should come out. It is who distant, psychological space should be maintained. Psychological space. In this way, the Christians see the effort we are making. This is a conscious effort we are making with diligence. Then Krishna will promote us, he will free you, and give you the association that will be palatable than what you have. Hare Krishna. Last question. So for us.
Maharaj, you were mentioning three qualities we should look for in the beginning. One, you mentioned that they should have similar nature, but as a condition, so I would want somebody to accept everything what I say, you are correct, and naturally I would want to attest my own opinions on a person who has similar nature, saying I want to do this because I know he will approve it like that. So why that similar nature, or can you elaborate a little more?
Yes, I give an example. I like to read. Does he like to read? Not a person who is breaking principle and also break principle with a person. No, I didn't give that example. I gave an example. I like reading. This person like to read. I like to serve. This person like to serve genuinely. I like to associate with devotees. Does he also like to associate with devotees? I like to hear. I want to chant. Does he do all these things? That is where our relationship is based. It's spiritual, not material. Not a person who facilitates my nonsense, but a person who is facilitating my Krishna consciousness. That the person, that is a similarity. I know, yes, this person has my nature. So like Bhakti Notakura, he encourages this. I will visit the holy places, but with like-minded devotees. If you visit, you want to do something with people who have a different interest with you, you will succeed. If you say, let's put our table here, don't put it here. Don't put it here, you can put it later. he will stand in one place, not move forward. So, diligence, we're using the word diligence. We should know what we're supposed to do, how to do it. They will succeed.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, you have given us the instruction about the three qualities that before we have to transfer the devotional service. The first one is if that person is having intent, what is beneficial for that person, and third one is check if it is a pure devotee. But sir, for the first time when Srila Prabhupada Maharaj had visited to America, he come across lots of hippies, which are those hippies were full of illicit qualities like intoxication, many qualities. But no, they were having no kind of devotion service at that moment. But still they got that Prabhupada had made them into a correction. So since you have given he should be a pure devotee, what we should do to that? Like if a person who is not completely let him go like this now, because after all we got very this life after going across lots of species and all those things. So I just want to clarify this. What we have to do if that person is not a pure devotee? We should transfer to them or no?
A person who is not a pure devotee, will lead the person to pure devotee. Take the person to pure devotee. that is right. Like you said, the blessing. So they got transformed. So the same way, to a person who is not a pure devotee, we'll take them to pure devotee. That's what we are doing. We preach and bring people to Srila Prabhupada. Bring Prabhupada here. That's the beginning of human life. We come and offer obeisance to Prabhupada. That's the beginning, human life. So that's what we should do. Yes.
If you have time, one more question to you. Murli was asking, small fights within the family circle and close ones for daily matters, is it okay? Is it Krishna conscious? Or should we never fight and concentrate on serving the Lord?
We should never fight. Small or big, we should not fight.
But then he says, if you don't fight, life becomes dry.
Life will not become dry. Life will not become dry. Means that we should engage ourselves more in services. Should increase our services. So we have time to occupy our life. We should not be idle. If you are idle, then we have chance to fight. If I'm busy reading and you come to talk to me, I'm busy reading. How long will you continue? Well, 1 minute, you're gone. You stay. But if I stop it and give you attention, then you stay with me. Because I have given you a chance. But if you are talking and I'm reading, Swami bad. You are very great. Oh, but you obey him. Either you listen to me or you go away. But if we are not sure of what we are doing, then we have time to fight unnecessarily, which is wrong. The cowhead boys, they fight every day. But what is their fight? Their fight was not to beat Krishna. Their fight was to give Krishna pleasure. So it's different. So we should use everything, we should do everything because it is a pleasure for Krishna. Then it is wonderful. They fight every day, they play every day. But Kamsa was fighting with Krishna to kill him. It's different. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande.